there we have the opening bell here on this Friday morning. And I guess there's a boxing bout.
Where's James Dolan? He's not up there, MSG? No?
I guess not, Dolan? But it looks like this is a boxing match out there.
He's right to hide. Knicks are terrible.
Well, but he's still going to make some money off the boxing match, one would think. Anyway, there we have the opening bell. And if you look at the opening prices here this morning, again, the futures were indicating a lower open for the S&P and the NASDAQ, a higher for the Dow. The S&P actually opening a little bit higher here. So mixed picture to end what has been a roller coaster of a week here, Brad. And I know you're over there at the Interactive taking a look at some of these opening prices.
Yeah, that's right. And I wanted to give us a look at the week just to see how everything is played out in aggregate as well. Net over the past 5 days, Dow Jones Industrial Average holding on to gains of about 3.7%. We'll round that off to. And we've got today's move higher that you mentioned at the opening cross of about 0.5% there. The NASDAQ composite over the past 5 days actually down by about 0.7%. Big week for some of those big tech mega cap earnings. We'll take a look at those tech shares to see how they're rounding out this week as well. The S&P 500, you're also seeing that hold on to gains of about 1.5% over the course of this week. Flat, just barely to the upside on today's short activity that we've got thus far. We're about 90 seconds into trading. Let's take a look at some of the big mega cap tech names. Apple, you're seeing that up by about 3.6%. That after their earnings report dropped last night and yesterday after the bell. Of course, so many different segments to continue breaking down, and we'll watch those shares as we move on throughout the rest of the day. And then also Amazon here. Look at shares of Amazon moving lower right now by about 9% out of the gate this morning. So we'll keep a close eye on some of the other major tech names as we move forward as well. We've got some other tech to break down as well on the desk.
We do. And by the way, just one more quick note on Amazon, we're going to be watching to see whether that market cap falls below $1 trillion. I can't remember what the dividing line was. It might have been $100. So we'll see what ends up happening here with that market cap threshold. It looks like it is below that $1 trillion market value, actually, as I look at some of the breaking headlines. So
that's a great chart analysis, Brad. I mean, that's amazing. That's great. That's great.
Come for top shelf.
That's great.
I did read one great column this morning by Bloomberg's John Authors, who compared technology to Wile E. Coyote, where they run off the cliff and run in air for a little bit and then fall, which is some of what's happening.